My name is Julian and I'm the level and game designer here at Frame 6. We're a small startup company based in Düsseldorf, Germany, and we're making games.
In our current project, we're creating an action RTS game that takes tower defense to the next level, with asymmetric co-op, a versus mode and non-linear gameplay. Splee Glob monster defense takes place in a colorful fantasy world in which you get to control two very different characters to fend off a robot invasion that is trying to take over your peaceful homeworld. Playing as Splee Glob, you can use the residents of your world to create lines of defense with munching, crunching and squishing monsters that come with different combat or support abilities. Splee is a cheeky little engineer with sparse combat abilities, but her tactical skills make more than up for that. Glob's clunky motor skills, on the other hand, are best to engage in hand-to-hand combat or do some heavy lifting.
The story takes place when the robots try to invade the monster's homeworld with their ships. They try to get to the main resource, which is called goo.
It surfaces nearby tall trees that are scattered across the planet. While you be able to obtain building resources there, it's also your main goal to protect these trees from being destroyed. In each scenario, multiple lanes allow the bots to attack from various angles and force you to keep a close eye on the minimap.
Any strategy title requires an intelligent AI, which is at the same time predictable to the player.
To make things more interesting, we're introducing different ground and air units which all behave differently. While some head straight for the objective, others will find it more interesting to shred your defense.
Luckily, our heroes are not alone in this battle, as they get help from their stationary monster friends.
By mixing aggressive and supportive monsters in a clever way, you'll be able to create self-sustaining defense lines.
The game comes with actually three game modes.
The first is a story campaign that you can play alone, with your friends only, or random players from across the world. The second is a passive competitive mode we call Versus. Play 1 vs 1 or 2 vs 2 on symmetrical maps, where you are in charge of assembling the bots on the enemy battlefield whilst defending your own. Oh, one more thing. As you progress through the game, you get to unlock more and more content. Monster upgrades and specializations, new combat skills for Splee and Glob, and consumable items for whenever things go horribly wrong.
The game is currently in a prototype state, but if you help us reach the goal, we can release it on Windows, Macintosh and Ubuntu. And if you help us reach the stretch goals, it will also come out on Wii U, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So check out the updates which will come in the next weeks, because there's much more to it, and join us to help get this game funded.